Rooted to multiply, a legacy that outlives you. Today, we reach the final chapter of this journey, and I want you to take a breath because this one carries the weight of eternity. Everything we've talked about so far, every root that God has strengthened, every habit that you've built, every breakthrough, every healing, every surrender, it all leads here. Multiplication. Because God never blesses you just to bless you. He blesses you so that blessing can flow through you into the lives of those around you and those who will come after you. Legacy isn't about you being remembered. Legacy is about Jesus being revealed through the life that you lived. You see, the kingdom doesn't add, it multiplies. In the kingdom of God, growth doesn't have a move in addition, it moves in multiplication. Jesus said, "This is to my Father's glory that you bear much fruit, and fruit that remains." Not temporary fruit, not emotional fruit, and not seasonal fruit. We're talking about enduring fruit, generational fruit, multiplying fruit. Fruit that outlives you, fruit your children will eat from, fruit your grandchildren will benefit from, fruit your community will feel, and fruit that eternity will point back to your obedience and say, "This started with you." Multiplication starts with one surrendered life. Sometimes we hear the word legacy and it feels too big, too heavy, or too far away. But multiplication doesn't begin with crowds. It begins with one person fully surrendered to God. Think about it. One shepherd boy became a king. One teenage girl birthed the Messiah. One fisherman changed the world. One persecutor became an apostle. One family built an ark. One widow's oil fed a nation. One man's obedience saved all of humanity. God has never needed many. He just needs one who's willing. Multiplication begins with you right where you are. You are called to leave spiritual fingerprints. A legacy life leaves marks, not scars of shame, but fingerprints of faith. People will pray because they saw you pray. People will forgive because they saw you forgive. People will pursue God because they saw it in you. People will heal because you showed it was possible. And people will lead because you taught them how. People will seek truth because your life pointed them to it. People will believe because you didn't quit. Your obedience today becomes someone else's breakthrough tomorrow. Your consistency today becomes someone else's stability tomorrow. Your daily walk becomes someone else's direction. This is multiplication. The seeds you plant now will outlive you. Every day of your life, you plant seeds. Some seeds grow fast, some grow slow, some grow silently below the surface. Some grow long after you're gone. The question is not, are you planting? The question is, what kind of seeds am I planting? Seeds of faith, seeds of fear, sacrifice, seeds of compromise, seeds of love, seeds of bitterness, seeds of truth, seeds of distraction. Because the seeds that you plant today will become someone else's harvest. Someone is going to eat from your tree. Make sure it produces nourishment, not poison. Multiplication demands intentionality. Legacy doesn't happen by accident. Multiplication doesn't happen by chance. Purpose doesn't activate on autopilot. You multiply what you model. If you model consistency, they'll learn consistency. Character, they'll learn character. Service, they'll learn humility. Worship, they'll learn surrender. Prayer, they'll learn dependence. Wisdom, they'll learn discernment. Courage, they'll learn faith. Love, they'll learn Christ. God will take what you model and multiply it through the generations connected to your life. The rooted life always produces the multiplied life. Don't miss this. You cannot multiply what you have not rooted. But once the roots are deep, the fruit will be abundant. Your job is the root work. God's job is the multiplication. You don't have to force it. You don't have to strive for it. You don't have to manipulate it. Just stay rooted, stay surrendered, stay consistent, stay faithful, and multiplication will come. Legacy challenge for week 15. This final week's challenge is simple and profound. I want you to identify one person God is calling you to intentionally disciple, influence, or invest in. Just one. It could be a child, a spouse, a coworker, a friend, a younger believer, a neighbor, a struggling parent, or someone God placed on your heart. I want you to pray for them. Speak life over them. Invite them into your journey. Share your story. Walk with them. One disciple becomes many disciples. One spark becomes a wildfire. And this is multiplication. As we close out this entire 15-week journey, I want to personally invite you to dive even deeper into what God is building in you. This final chapter of Rooted in Purpose is all about multiplication, not in theory, but in practical, everyday, generational impact. If you want a guide that helps you keep growing, stay rooted, and continue building a legacy long after this video series ends, I encourage you to grab a copy of the book on Amazon or at DustinRoyerBooks.com. My prayer is that it becomes a lifelong companion, helping you plant seeds, bear fruit, and multiply the impact of your life for generations you may never meet.